Hey, it's Andy Plesser, and I'm really glad to speak to you today to give you some advice or some pointers on covering events effectively. We're here in Madison Park here in New York City. A lot's going on here, but we're going to talk about covering trade events, business events, and I wanted to say a few things. First of all, it's really important to plan in advance. Look at sort of the speakers and line up interviews in advance as best as you can. Catching people on the fly on an impromptu basis can be okay for certain people, but for a lot of senior executives, for those people you really want to get, you're going to have to do a little bit of booking, as it were, a little bit of pre-planning and arranging interviews. When you arrange those interviews, try to do the interviews in the morning of the event, as early as you can, because things always come up and people sort of run late or you'll lose a connection. So try to do as many as you can, figure out what's important to you, and line up those people. It's really important to plan your day very carefully. Plan your time. You know, these things are very fast, a day or two, and that's it, and they're over. So figure out which sessions you want to be in that are going to be most informational and valuable for you, and also which conferences have the people that you're going to want to interview, the panelists, after those interviews finish. But be very economical with your time. Don't spend all your time in those sessions, in every session, unless they're real value to you. Also, plan on spending time around the conference, meeting people in the hallways, in the coffee breaks. Don't hang out in the press room all the time. It's very important to be enterprising. It's very important to find new sources and to sort of go deeper on some sources who you know already. So being on the scene is kind of basic, but time and again, being at these conferences, I've seen journalists just hang either in the press room or just tied to the sessions themselves. Sometimes you have to report on the session, sometimes that's where news is, but in terms of doing video work, try to be as mobile as you can. So as far as the video strategy, there's two pieces of it really. There's taping segments or the sessions from the stage, and then the one-on-one. If you're allowed to tape the sessions and you're provided an audio feed, that's great. You can find nuggets that could be very valuable to you by taping sessions off of the stage. But the bigger opportunity, of course, is to be enterprising with a camera to interview the people you both planned for and others that you'll meet in a more impromptu way. Set up your camera in a place that's in sort of the flow of the conference, in a hallway, in the entranceway near the registration booth. Don't feel that you need to be where it's quiet. I think your viewers will be interested to see the taping done in the context of the conference itself. So plan on doing that, and plus being in a more high-profile location is important because you'll find people and people will find you. You know, and finally, you have to maximize your time, maximize your commitment to covering the event, and I think that's very important both in being active, being on the scene, not spending time socializing with other journalists or being in the press room, but be out there, and don't be bashful. Take the initiative. Meet new people. Even get people on camera who are not ultimately going to work out, but will be evaluated. They might be fantastic. So try to get as much video as you can, and also remember, for people who may not know you, the camera itself is an attraction. People want to be on TV, and having the camera is a powerful way to build content, to attract people. So don't be bashful, work hard, and take a few risks and have a good time. And if I can be of any help or any information, please contact me at Andy@bet.tv. Thanks from New York, and have a great day.